All right, welcome once again to Sin Bin Stream. We have NHL hockey action to wrap up this Friday night. The Minnesota Wild at the Anaheim Ducks. Hope you're having a great start to your weekend, and thanks for being here with me. And let's make sure that is muted. And we'll get this unmuted for the goal horn and the period end. All right, trying to get this A to flatten out. Don't know if that'll nope, not gonna happen. All right. Did not get to see the pregame, so I'm not sure who is in net for the two clubs. All right, see, we got votes in the poll. We got 3 for the Wild. Yep, Ducks have been struggling. They were hot at the start of the year, but now they're not scoring as well. I was just hearing on the power play on the Wild pregame. Minnesota won game 1 in St. Paul, Minnesota, 2-0. That was November 15th. Game 3, final game of the 3-game season series. Back in St. Paul again. Not until April 14th, though. All right, let's take a look at the starting lineups. Again, watching on ESPN Plus, you need either an ESPN Select subscription, which I have, or the more expensive one, ESPN Unlimited. So we do have Gustafsson for Minnesota, Wallstedt, the backup, and in net is Dostal for the Ducks, Peter Mrazek, the backup. Ducks start with Terry, Granlund, Nestorenko at forward. Defensive pairing of Trouba and Lacombe. Kaprizov, Urov, Zuccarello for the Wild at the forward. Quinn Hughes and Faber are your opening defensive pairing. Still at commercial. Should be getting going soon. Earlier today, afternoon game, St. Louis won at home. Blues 4, Golden Knights 3, as heard on Sinbin Stream. Kraken Canucks, we'll keep an eye on that one. In the Florida outdoor game, I guess it was actually indoors. Rangers are up 3-1. Reinert finally broke the shutout. His 23rd goal of the year on the power play at 2:20 of the third period. All right, should be doing the opening face-off soon. We got Gustafsson at 13-8-4, 247 goals against. Well, they took it down rapid fire. Didn't get to see. They barely had it on the screen. Ducks in orange going left to right. Wild in white going right to left. Puck is pinned in the near boards or near corner. Sent out. And Ducks have it over the blue line, over the red line. Far circle, and that is shot or blocked into the netting at 19:29. No shots on goal yet. And it is late. It is 9:39 Central Time. Usually try not to do past 9 o'clock, but there was not a 9 o'clock game tonight. Or an 8:30. All right, Wild doing keys to the game. Face off in the far circle. Long shot by Trouba. Big rebound taken behind the net by Killorn. Gauthier sends it to the blue line. That shot is saved into the near boards. Wild skated out and into the far circle. A drop pass that is shot wide of the net. Kept in at the blue line by Johansson. Now behind the net. Back to the blue line. Quinn Hughes on a shot, I believe. Into the far corner. Another blue line blast. That was off target again. Wild still have possession of the puck. Shot from the far circle. Wide again. Off the far board. Sent around by Faber. And Killorn, I think, finally got it out for the Ducks. Faber takes it in the far corner. Under 18 and a half to go in the opening period. All right, that is Seneca. Red line pass. Now to the far circle. Shot. Save. Held on by Gustafsson at 18-16. Anaheim with 3 shots on goal. All of the Wild's shots were off target. All right, far circle draw. Face-off taken by the Wild behind their own net. Sent up the boards. On net, frozen puck by Dostal at 18:08. Still no shots on goal for the Wild. For the Wild. I gotta get the other puck visible there. All right, face off. Ducks send it up the far boards, just out to neutral ice. Picked up by Seneca. He skates it right up the middle, shot on target. Oh, not held on. I thought we had a whistle. I thought Gustafsson had held on, but play continues. Far circle for the Wild. Seneca just dragged somebody down. No call. Ducks pass it. Skate it to the red line. Seneca dumps it in. Chased by Gauthier behind the net. No, that wasn't Gauthier. Pardon me. That was Zellweger. 51, not 61. All right, Wild in the far corner. Pass to the far circle. That shot is blocked. Rebound taken by the Ducks. 4-1 other shots now. And the Wild are behind their own net. Pardon me. Sent up the far boards. And at the red line, pass to the near boards for Trennan. Into the near corner. Ducks trying to get it out. Nesterenko sends it up. Picked up by Faber behind his own net. Chased there. Stolen by Terry. He passes it to the blue line. And off the far boards. Kaprizov couldn't get to it. Ducks send it behind the Minnesota net. That pass goes through the crease to the far boards. Picked up there by Lacombe. And kept in by Granlund. Sent right through the crease again to the far corner. Deflected. And the Wild try to dig it out of the near corner. Quinn Hughes sends it. Taken by, who's with him? Zuccarello. Taken by Terry towards the net. And that another one sent through the crease to the far boards. Wild, took a hit. It's taken behind the Ducks net by Anaheim. Lacombe over the red line. Dumped it in. Chased in the far corner. Sent to Seneca in the near circle. Passed into the near corner. Seneca there. Finally dug out by Brodin but to the far corner. Excuse me. Sent out and taken by Moore at the red line. Pass right up the middle, a trip. And Going the other way are the Wild, sent behind the net. Puck off the far boards. Wild can't keep it in, though. 4-2 on the shots. Under 14:50 in the opening period. And puck sent to the far boards, far circle, deflected by the Ducks and out. Picked up and sent in Minnesota. Ducks in the near boards. Killorn has it, but we got a whistle at 14:31. Possible Ducks penalty coming up. Tripping is the call on Killorn. Yep, Killorn tripped, I think, Boldy. All right, so Minnesota power play, no score. Excuse me. 9th in the power play for Minnesota this year, 22.6. Face-off, Quinn Hughes passes it to Boldy, back to Hughes, shot, big rebound, nobody got to the no, finally they did, goal, Wild. They tucked in the rebound, past Dostal. Big shot from Quinn Hughes created the scoring chance. It might have been Kaprizov. It is his 24th of the year on the power play. Quick goal with the 5-on-4 man advantage. Quinn Hughes got the pass from Boldy, shot, big rebound, and Kaprizov eventually put it in from just inside the near circle, just outside the crease, just over the blocker of Dostal. There's got to be assist on this, but I guess he did take 2 shots off the rebound, so maybe not. Must have been blocked. All right, they just kicked a Wild player out of the draw at center ice. Face off. Ducks take it in their own end. Pass it to the near circle. Long pass ahead. Taken by the Wild. Just got to neutral ice. Pass broken up by the Ducks. They take it the other way, dump it in from the red line. Gustafsson plays it to the near corner. Looks like a pass from Quinn Hughes. Taken by Hartman. Turnover by Hinostroza. And we got a whistle. Might have been offsides on Hinostroza. 13:49 to go. We got the first media timeout under 14 minutes. And the Wild take the 1-0 lead. Oh, here's the goal visualizer for Kaprizov's goal. Number 97. Yeah, Hughes sends a blast after the pass from Boldy. Big rebound. Kaprizov ends up putting it ahead or above the blocker for Dostal. Eriksson Ek on the assist and Hughes. I thought Boldy passed it. Huh. Yeah, Boldy. Eriksson Ek is 14. Okay. Huh. Okay. I guess I was wrong. Whoops. All right. Tomorrow night we'll be back. Just the Wild at the Kings at 8. Gonna take some time here. Lighter schedule on the weekend. Sunday, normally I would do the Packer game, but that game is completely meaningless to Green Bay. They're in the 7th seed no matter what. They're resting their starters. So we'll do the Canadian Stars. That should be a good contest. And then at night, we'll do Hurricanes Devils at 6. Didn't look like there was any college basketball to be scheduled around those times either, though. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we'll have night double headers either at 6 and 9 or 6 and 9:30. And of course, the U.S. team was announced, so that's big news for the Olympics. No clue if that stadium is ready or not in Italy, though. All right. Great. They just had icing. Didn't even know. They went right back from talking about the Olympic team. Didn't even realize game was going back on. 5-3 shots on goal. Ducks. So they update that. Another face-off coming up here. All right. They missed the draw. They were showing somebody on the bench. Ducks send it in to the near boards. Pass gets away. Misplayed by, that was Carlson. Wild in the near circle, back to the blue line. Shot right up the middle. Saved by Dostal. He hangs on. Killorn is down. His helmet is off. He is in the corner. Trainer coming out. Trainer dropped his pen. Oh, Killorn is bleeding very badly, too. Wonder if we have a penalty coming up. That was pretty... He's in quite a bit of pain. Zuccarello, actually, of the Wild, picked up his stick and helmet for him. Oh, Killorn got hit by the puck. It wasn't a penalty. Puck took a funny bounce. Must have got him in the face. Concerned Ducks players looking as he walks off the ice and heads straight to the locker room. Hopefully Killorn's all right. Wait, what?
Doing some repairs to the ice.
Oh, repair to the ice, but there shouldn't be a penalty. The puck hit him, I thought.
Clearly see that it was a puck that hit him as soon as they take a look at it.
Yeah, this is not a penalty on the Wild. The puck hit him. There was no stick involved. What? Did Toronto tell them to look at this? They got to actually shovel the blood as Killorn bled all over in the corner. What? Okay. They confirmed, yeah, the puck hit him, not a stick. It took a funny bounce. And then Killorn went down and bled all over. But the puck took a funny bounce off the boards or off a stick. There was no penalty for high sticking on the Wild. Hopefully Killorn can get patched up and return to the game for the Ducks. Ice is repaired. They shoveled all the blood. And McTavish steps into the circle for the Ducks. He will face off against Sturm. And this is, plus 11 in the first period. That is third in the NHL for the Wild. And the Ducks are minus 13. So they're usually playing from behind after one. Well, no, actually they're still shoveling and trying to repair the ice. So we are not ready to go. Did not realize the ice crew was still out in the corner. All right, still waiting. Looks like they're off the ice. Just got to shut the doors now in the far corner. All right, here's the face-off. Wild keeping it at the blue line. Long shot deflected wide. Behind the net, Wild trying to poke it in through the side or off the goalie. Trouba, make that Lacombe sends it up. Wild have it in their own end. Under 13 minutes to go in the opening period. Dumped in by Minnesota. Played around the far boards by Dostal. Not out. Wild send it into the near corner. Pass to Seneca. His pass gets away, but picked up by the Ducks at the red line. Return pass to Seneca. Stick handled, got knocked down, or lost an edge. Taken behind the net. And back at the blue line, long shot was wide of the target. And, a hit in the near boards. Wild send it to the far corner. Return to the near corner. That pass is taken by the Wild. Looks like Quinn Hughes sent it over the red line, tipped on, and Anaheim takes it behind their own net. Pass to the far side by Moore. Red line turnover. Wild take it. Drop pass. Pass to the near side. Next pass is blocked by the Ducks, and they're going the other way. That was a nice play by Mintyukov. Pass at the red line. Quinn Hughes takes it into the far circle. His pass gets away. Taken by Granlund. Pass to, looks like, who is that? Oh, Gudis. All right, Gudis is back. And the Ducks dump it in. Wild take it behind their own net. Still 5-4 shots on goal, Anaheim, but Minnesota up 1-0. All right, dumped in by, who is that? Faber. And the Ducks send it out. Races on. Sent around the boards. Big hit. I think that was Quinn Hughes that got hit. And the Wild try to dump it in from the red line, but it was behind the red, and that is icing on Minnesota at 10:54. Good save by Dostal. How was that not a shot on goal, or is this a while ago? Kaprizov's shot was blocked by Mintyukov. Yep, that was... no, that was not Hughes that got hit. That was Spurgeon that got hit. He's back out there, so hopefully he's all right. Face off in the far circle. Granlund wins it for the Ducks. Pass or shot was wide of the net. Ooh, a trip maybe on the Wild. No, I guess lost his own footing. Sent ahead, skated in, drop pass, sent right through. May have been saved into the far corner. Another one blocked into the near corner. Wild counter over the red line. Ducks have it. Taken behind their own net by Moore. No, actually, he skates it straight out. Pass ahead, gets away. Wild send it out. 6-4 on the shots. Ducks. Boldy shot, and that was blocked into the far corner. As we approach 10 minutes remaining here now in the opening period. All right, Wild pass off the far boards. Boldy, were they offside? I guess they were offside. At 9:49, the under 10 media timeout is upon us. 1-0 Wild. Kaprizov's 24th on the power play. All right, 4-0 Rangers. Panarin's 16th goal on the power play at 12:25 of the third. 4-1 Rangers, only 4:03 to go. And no score in Vancouver between the Kraken and Canucks. 7 votes. We have 8 votes. Looks like it's 6 for the Wild, 2 for the Ducks currently. All right, so yep, early. So only 4 games on the schedule today. Pretty light night. I guess, yeah, some Fridays only have 2, I guess. Blues won at home over the Golden Knights 4-3. Rangers, barring a miracle comeback by the Panthers, should win. Again, the Rangers are good on the road. They just cannot score at home in Madison Square Garden. But they're up 4-1 with only 3:22 to play. Kraken and Canucks 0-0, 8:38 to go in the first period. All right, most goals by Wild, top 2 all time. Kaprizov and Hartman in 21-22, they had 81 goals. Kaprizov and Eriksson Ek in 23-24 had 76. Gaborik and Rolston 07-08, I think it said 73. That was the top 3. Face-off at center ice, dumped in by the Ducks. Gustafsson plays it to the far corner. Wild take it, skate it over the red line, into the near boards. Quinn Hughes takes it behind the net to the blue line, doesn't keep it in. Turnover. Ducks could hurry. They got a 3-on-1. Seneca pass, and somehow they didn't put it in the net on a great one-timer. It went wide or saved by Gustafsson. Bad play by and turnover by Quinn Hughes. Luckily, it didn't cost the Wild anything, but it very easily could have. And another shot. I don't know if that was on target by Anaheim. As of now, I guess it was. Gudis sends one towards the net, and that's a glove save by Gustafsson, and he hangs on. Still says 8-4 Wild. But yes, Seneca made a great pass from the near circle, and somehow this was not put in the net. It was a great save by Gustafsson. I don't know how he recovered that quickly. Great blocker save. So wasn't a bad shot by any means off the stick of number 20, Kreider. Great pass by Seneca. 8:40 in the first period. Puck sent towards the net. Blue line keeper. Don't know if that got through for the Wild on that shot. It says 9-4 shots on goal. Now 9-5. Into the near corner. Terry there for the Ducks. Wild dig it out. Back to the blue line. Long shot and a glove save by Dostal. He hangs on at 8:13. Yeah, I think that was wide of the target. I don't think they're going to give Brodin a shot on that. Shot on goal, I mean. All right, 8:13 to go, opening period. Paling to step in for the face-off. We're on the corner cam. Can't tell the number of the Wild player. Face-off, controlled, kept in by the Wild. Yeah, that was Hartman who won the draw. Ducks sent it over the red line. Taken by Paling. Behind the net. Pass deflected. Near boards for the Ducks. Blue line pass. Far circle. Shot just over the bar. Into the near corner. And sent out. But skated right back in by the Ducks. Far circle. Lost the puck. Good poke check there by the Wild. May have been Bogosian. Sent out by the Wild. This will probably be icing. And it is. At 7:27. So updated shots, 10-5 Ducks. So that was a Gustafsson like shoulder save. Just realized. I thought it was sent high. Wild have the best save percentage in the league, .933. That's incredible. 7:27 to go. Opening face-off. Or sorry, far circle face-off. Lacombe returns it. He gets it back. Nope, Gauthier sends it to him. Far circle. Excuse me. Long shot. Trouba sends it. Stolen by the Wild and sent out. Picked up by Lacombe. Wild finish, a line change. Shot right up the middle. Blocked by Faber into the netting. Pardon my cough. Steve Turcotte says need Gauthier and Eck to score, boys. All right. Well, as of now, Kaprizov on the goal, Eriksson Eck on the one of the assists, but I assume you're talking about the Ducks. Excuse me, I got a little trouble with a cough right now. Let's see. Gauthier, of course, 61 on the Ducks. All right. Far circle draw. Ducks handle it, but Quinn Hughes sends it up the far boards. This might be another icing. No. Played into the near corner, around the boards. Up ahead, far circle, 2-on-1. Seneca missed the shot. Ducks still have it. Near corner. Sent behind the net. And Seneca trying to dig it out. Seneca centers it. Gets away from, was that Carlson? No, Moore. Wrong team. Shot other way and saved and held on by Dostal at 6-16. Easy for me to say. Shot was by, let's see. Who got this shot on Gustafsson? Yeah, somebody sent one wide. They had a 3-on-1 and they blew it. All right, 10-6 on the shots. Yeah, Kaprizov had the goal. Oh, you need it for a parlay. All right, good luck to you, Steve. All right. Gudis sends it up, but not out. Kaprizov passes. The puck gets loose into the near corner. Terry makes a pass. Ducks carry it over to the O-zone, over the line, I mean. Sent behind the net. Battle for the puck. Terry gets there. Still in the the far corner. Gudis, blue line pass, gets away. Wild have it. Kaprizov touches it up. Taken by, it was Zuccarello, and the Wild couldn't keep it in. Brodin sends it in. Ducks in the near corner, under 5.5. Opening period. Ducks long pass to the red line. Terry takes it into the O-zone. Terry missed on the shot. May have been poke checked. Good defensive play by the Wild. They send it to the red line. Up ahead, why am I blanking on his name? I apologize. Boldy. I was thinking BR, not Boldy. BOL. Thinking Brodin. Sent behind the net by the Ducks, but out by the Wild. At the red line, the Ducks take it. That is Trouba up the near boards. Dumped in. Picked up by Middleton. He falls down. Puck sent right up the middle to the Ducks. Puck knocked away. Ducks keep it in. Pass to the far circle for the Wild. Return to the middle. Up the near boards. They get the puck in the near boards, but now the Ducks send it over the red line. Pass misses Seneca. Wild send it out again. Red line. Dumped in. Sent around the boards to the far corner. Wild pass it off the near boards. Quinn Hughes a pass off the boards. He gets it back. Wild send it around again into the near corner. We're under 4 minutes to go. And the Ducks skated out of their own zone. And Seneca has it at the blue line. Seneca looking. Pass to Gudis. He dumps it in behind the net. Far boards battle. Faber couldn't get it out. Picked up by the Wild at the red line and dumped in by Tarasenko. Gudis passes. Backhander stolen. Johansson loses the puck. Picked up by Eriksson Ek. He loses it in the far corner. Trying to dig it out are the Ducks. And they finally will skate it out. We got 3 minutes to go in the opening period. Terry in the near boards, near corner. Right up against the corner cam. McTavish. Terry sends it to McTavish. He sends it around. Picked up in the far corner by Brodin. And a pass to Spurgeon. Spurgeon back to Brodin. Oh, not Brodin now. Middleton. No. Yeah, Brodin dumped it in. All right, played in the near corner. Still 10-7 shots, Anaheim. 2:22 in the first period. Far boards battle. Kaprizov tries to center it. Granlund sends it ahead. Taken by the Ducks and dumped in to the far corner. Middleton there. Centering pass by the Ducks. Near circle. Now down low. Pass right through the, just outside the crease into the far boards. May have been a trip. Nope, somebody just slipped. Wild going the other way. Pass to the near circle. Return pass up the middle over the top of the crossbar behind the net. And the Ducks pass it. It's taken by the Wild defense. Hughes sends a pass. Kaprizov has it go off his stick into the far boards, but the Ducks were offsides. And we get a whistle with 1:30 to go in the opening period. Yeah, Hughes may have gotten away with a penalty there. That was a tremendous save by Gustafsson on that 2-on-1. Kaprizov, yeah, it was the first goal of the parlay. Yeah. Oh yeah, good luck. I think we showed it. We'll show it again though. Kaprizov power play goal is 24th. Eriksson Ek and Hughes on the assist. I guess Eriksson Ek touched it near the crease. For some reason, I thought Boldy was getting assist, but Eriksson Ek and Hughes on the assist. Kaprizov tapped in the rebound. All right, final score. Rangers get a fifth goal. Empty net, shorthanded. Zibanejad's 15th. Rangers score 5 times on 20 shots. Wow. And beat the Panthers 5-1. Unbelievable. Hello, John. Oh, yeah, there's still plenty of time. I mean, Minnesota's the better team. Ducks are at home, though. Anything could happen. We got a lot of time left. As long as they're not down by more than 2 heading into the third, there's always a chance. But thanks for the question. For gambling purposes, though, I don't know. Don't listen to me for any gambling advice. I would get too much anxiety trying to do gambling. I'm not against it. It's just not for me. Kraken get a goal. Cale Fleury's first of the year from Alexiak and Kako at 17:34 of the first period. All right. Again, I'm a little bit behind NHL.com because it's a streaming app for ESPN, so we do get a little bit behind. You put all your money on the Ducks. Well, if you're kidding, it's a good laugh. If you're serious, I don't know about that. Good luck. All right, pass out by the Wild. Pass into the near corner for Hughes. Boldy tries to get it, I think, to Johansson. Boldy still battling in the near corner. Ducks with 1 minute to go. Kept in by the Wild. Sent to the near boards again. Behind the net. Boldy sends it to the blue line. Quinn Hughes in the near side. Sent to Eriksson Ek. Blue line not kept in. Knocked down. Oh, Boldy got dragged down. No call. And taken behind the net, I believe, by Quinn Hughes. He passes it to Faber. Faber skates it out. Dumps it in. Chased by Trennan. Ducks send it up the far boards. Now we got less than 15 seconds to go. And centering pass gets away. Ducks keep it in at the blue line. Guda's shot is blocked. Wild take it with 3 seconds. Send it to neutral ice. And that will be it. End of the first period. 1-0 Wild. And we'll start the clock on the second intermission. There we go. In the poll, 15 votes, 67% for the Wild, 33% for the Ducks. Sounds like 10-5 Ducks then. I'm sorry, 10-5 Wild in the poll. Hello, Hex. Good luck. I have Rangers, Artemi, anytime goal, Ducks, Seattle. Well, I'll go over the Rangers goals. Seattle got a goal. Excuse me. Okay, Oliver, I know you root for LA, but you also root for the Rangers? Anybody else? You've got an extensive list. Kings, Ducks, and Rangers. Okay. You need Seattle and Anaheim, John said. Okay, Seattle. Well, the Wild are the third best team in the league, so that might be a tall order. Kraken should be able to beat the Canucks. All right. All right, we can go through the Rangers' goals. Zibanejad was one. Panarin, the second. Zibanejad. Oh, Zibanejad got a hat trick then. Reinert for the Panthers. Panarin. So Panarin had 2, and Zibanejad had 3. Wow. For the Rangers. So they had their choice on who got their hat trick. Oliver, did you change your I mean, I'm glad the Rangers won. Don't get me wrong. I hate can't read your new profile pic. I'm glad the Panthers lost. Couldn't happen to a more hated team probably. All right, so we got Wild 1, Ducks 0, end of first. Again, a goal by Kaprizov, his 24th on the power play. Eriksson Ek and Hughes were the assisters. Flurries first from Alexiak and Kako for the Kraken. That game 1-0 as well. Road team, Seattle, ahead of the Vancouver Canucks after 20 minutes. What is this commercial for? I see this commercial all the time. I keep thinking it's a joke or like a parody, but I think it's an actual lawyer commercial. I don't know what this is. Yeah, it's a pair of attorneys. I've never listened to it. At any rate, let's see what else we got going on. Again, tomorrow night, lighter schedule, going to rest my voice. Wild at Kings, going to spend time with my youngest son as well. Yeah, let's see. Why yeah, the late night games. Just did not want to do Bruins Canucks. Canucks, ugh. Bruins games don't do well. So I chose to do my team, the Kings. They're playing the Wild, catching the Wild on back-to-back nights, so maybe the Kings can get a win. Sunday, kind of a light schedule. Again, Packers game is meaningless, so not doing that. Only way to do a doubleheader. I guess I could have done Penguins Jackets, but we're going to do Canadian Stars and Hurricanes Devils. Local blackout for the Blackhawks for me. And let's see, moving ahead. Monday. Which game did I go with Monday? Oh, Capitals. Capitals games. Draw a crowd. Ducks Capitals 6:05. Then try not to do 9:30, but that's it. And 2 Wild Kings games in 3 days. I don't know why they're playing twice. They did that with the Blackhawks too. Blackhawks played them on a Thursday, Saturday, I think. Very odd scheduling. No, not really interested. I'll have the game on, but it's meaningless. I don't think it's going to be a good game. So I'll have it on, but I won't be watching intently. Love is out. He cleared concussion protocol, but Malik Willis is questionable. They're going to start Clayton Tune. I don't know who's going to be the backup. Probably Desmond Ritter, who they just got this week. So Wild Kings, yeah, unfortunately 9:30, but like this one. Tuesday, decided to go with Colorado against Tampa. Thought that'd be a good matchup. Stars Hurricanes look good too. Hurricanes games don't do that great though. I don't think I've done a Colorado game for a while. And let's see. With the 9 o'clock game, choice between Bruins Kraken. I actually went with Blue Jacket Sharks instead. The Sharks are a little bit more exciting to watch. Kraken are not. Bruins, I don't know. Bruins games don't do well either. Bruins, Detroit. I don't think the Rangers do pretty well that well. Toronto, it doesn't do as well as like Montreal, and I don't get many Hawks games. Then up ahead to Wednesday, do not get Stars Capitals. That's on TNT, HBO Max. So, that I gotta fix that. That's 6:30 Calgary, Montreal, and 9:30 Sharks Kings. Yeah, all right. I need to fix that. Got the wrong time. What about the Dallas Stars? Yeah, I don't get that game. I would love to do Stars Capitals, but I'm not paying for HBO Max. That'd be a great game to do. But if I pay for HBO Max, it'll be for the playoffs and playoffs only. Can't see paying for that for Unrivaled. Not a fan of 3-on-3 half-court basketball. From what little I've seen of the men's game. All right, need to fix that time. That is actually 6:30 on Wednesday. We'll try to work in some men's and or women's college basketball as well, but I think I looked ahead to Monday. It was a pretty light schedule, so probably not. probably do some playoff games for the NFL in the wild card round, but not all of them for sure. All right, gonna take a break. If you haven't already done so, if you're enjoying this live stream, please hit that like button on the video. Consider hitting the subscribe button for the channel. Doing one or both does help to get the channel recommended to other potential viewers, which will help me grow the channel. And I thank you all for your support. I'm just getting out of the game and back in, and we'll have to double check before we start the second period, make sure we're not delayed, because that, oh geez Louise, guys, I have, of course, well, now I gotta go find the NHL section because they completely took me out of the game. Let's try this once again. Dallas Stars. Do you just do this for a hobby, or is this a full-time gig? A little of both. Nope, I don't want the Ducks broadcast. I was gonna give it 2 years. I wanted to get to 1,000 subs, and yeah, I'm trying to do this. Yeah, if I can't make it work, obviously gonna have to get better employment. But yeah, a little of both. Wanted to just give it a try. Thought, all right, I'll give myself 2 years. Did not think we would get to 1,000 subs in like 11 months, because I started this channel late January last year as a Blackhawks and eventually Chicago Wolves stream. So yeah, trying not to jam it full of ads, but for now, you just get the ads when you join the live stream. Would like to just put the ads at intermission, but I'll have to figure that out. So not going to bombard you with ads for the meantime. All right, let me get some music queued up. I'm going to take a quick break. And thank you for the chat. Thank you for supporting the channel. All right, there we go. All right, be right back. Thanks, everybody. All right, we are back. Gotta get set here for the second period. Late night here in the Sin Bin Stream studios and in Central Time Zone and in well, it's already 8:30 in Anaheim as well. Hey, Hilltime Sports. Hello, welcome. Going well. We've gotten some subs today, so I'm happy. The basketball stream was a little bit sparse, but I know that going in. It's kind of hit or miss when I pick one. But yeah. I guess I don't know. I got to find better matchups sometimes or just not do it. Just take the night off if it's at a bad time. All right. Kraken and Canucks underway in the second, and we're about to be. I'm going to make sure we're live. Granlund wins the draw. Whoops, for the Ducks. And they dump it in. Okay, we are live. Ducks in orange going right to left. Wild in white going left to right. Shot from Faber blocked. Taken out of there by the Ducks over the red line. Off the near boards. The Granlund shot and a glove save by Gustafsson. He hangs on at 1931. I think that'll be on target. They gave the Wild a shot. Yeah, thanks, Hilltime. Did you and Crushing It Show do a show tonight? I meant to ask you before I started this game if you guys had gotten around to doing a show. I wasn't sure. It was a good time last Friday. Apologies, usually there's a game on Friday. I think next week the game is early. I got to see what I'm doing next Friday. Isn't there football or no, not on Friday night? All right. Wild win the draw. Boldy dumps it into the near corner. So apparently that shot wasn't on target for the Ducks. Ducks take the puck out. Seneca dumps it in. He skates after it. We got a penalty, I think, coming up on Seneca for slashing, if I had to guess, at 19:06. He was trying to get the puck from Brodeen. Wait, what'd they call? Oh, high sticking. All right, Seneca on the high stick. The Wild head to the power play. Oh, you're doing it tomorrow. Oh, I'm sorry. He's sick. All right, thanks for the update. Sorry about that. Sticking puck to the crowd. Yeah, that's a good idea. Hey, Derek, hello. Thanks for being here. Thanks for checking in. Yeah, I know I got to do more videos. I can't just keep live streaming. I got to do recorded content and post. I got to think about stuff. Long shot by Brody, deflected into the far boards. Wild send it around to Quinn Hughes. He sends it. He gets it right back. Shot or pass. Pass, tough angle shot by Kaprizov. Dostal hangs on at 18:36. 10-9. Yeah, I hope Crushing It Show is feeling better. Sorry to hear that, Hilltime. That's right, and there's football tomorrow, but that game isn't even winning in because if Tampa wins, they still need help. Face off. Taken by the Ducks. Trouba clears it up ahead. Granlund couldn't get to it. Quinn Hughes sends it right in front of the net. And 18:20 to go in the middle period. 111 on the Wild power play. Hughes pass taken over the red line, far blue line dumping to the near circle. Hughes at the point, far circle Kaprizov, pass Boldy, sends it back to Hughes, back to Boldy, far circle shot, wide of the target. Kept in at the blue line, off the far boards to Boldy. Boldy circles down low, back to Boldy, to Hughes. Long shot deflected wide, sent behind the net. Ducks can't clear it. Boldy to Hughes. 24 seconds on the power play. Hughes in the near circle, back to Kaprizov. Hughes up the middle, blocker save, I believe, into the far corner. Hughes, shot, Kaprizov, big rebound. Boldy couldn't jam it in. Dostal was to the side of the net. Hughes has it, and he shoots it, and I think the power play is over. Saved by Dostal. Yeah, we're back to 5-on-5. They added 4 shots just now for the Wild. 13-10. Oh, good luck on... Wait, that game's tomorrow? Wait, that game's tomorrow? Is that at night? I don't know. Well, good luck on the stream. I'll try to stop by. Far circle shot wide of the target at the blue line, kept in, deflected shot, good save by Dostal. Puck gets away into the far boards, and the Ducks finally get it to neutral ice, and they immediately lose it in the O-zone. Dumped in by the Wild behind the net. All right. Puck gets loose, pass to the slot, taken by the Wild to the blue line. Far circle, far corner. Behind the net, into the near corner. Johansson to the blue line. Spurgeon passes to the far circle. Shot, I think it was blocked by the Ducks. They just get it out. And Faber has it in his own end. He passes to Brodin. Brodin pass off and centered, shot wide of the target, taken behind the net. Who is that? And sent behind the net by the Ducks. Who the heck is 18? Oh, that's Hinostroza. I don't know why I can't remember him. Dumped in by the Wild again, behind the net. Finally sent to the red line. And battle for the puck in the near corner. Seneca trying to get it. Knocked away. Wild send it off the far boards. Gudis there. Seneca now has it. He loses it. Hinostroza got tripped. No call. Hold on. Maybe a call. Yep. Seneca going back to the box for tripping. Yep, Seneca tripped, and the Wild head back to the power play. Just reached out and tripped Hinostroza. Actually, he was trying to pick up his stick, and Hinostroza tripped over it. I actually don't know about that one. All right. Okay. I guess I got the schedule screwed up in my head. Well, is that... When are I know the Steelers Ravens is the Sunday night game, or Ravens Steelers. Kaprizov, Boldy, and Hughes out there for the Wild. Hughes shot blocked, kept in. Kaprizov shot saved by Dostal, held on 15-10. 149 on the power play. Last 7 games, Wild 4-1-2, Ducks 1-4-2. Yeah, 5 Pacific, so 7 my time. Gotcha. Right. So when do I was thinking of the other game, Panthers Bucks. When the heck is that game? Sent out down the length of the ice. The Ducks clear it. Under 15 to go. Spin move by Quinn Hughes over the blue line. Drop pass. Boldy takes it into the zone. Pass to Hughes at the blue line. Far circle. Hughes at the point. Near circle. Pass over to Hughes. Long shot wide of the target. Kept in by Zuccarello. Hughes shot. Slow roller behind the net. And it's sent by Eriksson Ek. Kept in. Now the Ducks get it out. Skated over the red line. And looking for somebody to pass to. But now it's taken over by the Ducks. That was Brody. No. For the Ducks, it was Paling. Sorry, the Wild take it over. Shot right outside the crease. Frozen puck by Dostal with 14:02 to go in the middle period. Oh, yeah. Gotcha. Oh, it's 2:30 tomorrow or 3? Is that? Yeah, that game is the least interesting. But yeah, that Seattle Niners game, I guess, could be interesting. Sent around the boards by Gudis down the length of the ice. He cleared it. They say 16-10 shots on goal. Wild. All right. Still. All right. Finally, they bring the puck up into the O-zone. Johansson sends it around. Kept in. Blue line. Faber shot. Saved by Dostal again, and he hangs on. Dostal doing a great job to keep this a 1-0 game. Minnesota's definitely been dominating the second period so far. Johansson, Hartman, Tarasenko, Faber, Spurgeon on the second power play unit. Carlson doesn't win the draw. Faber keeps it in for the Wild. Tarasenko, pass down low towards the net. Stuff attempt no good by Johansson. Taken out by the Ducks. Sent ahead. Off. We're back to 5-on-5. Seneca was trying to get it. Kept in by the Ducks. Over to Lacombe. Shot from the near circle is saved into the near corner. And now the Wild pass it out. Tarasenko to Johansson. Johansson sends it in behind the Anaheim net where the Ducks, let's see, that's Lacombe. Long pass tipped ahead. And that is icing on Anaheim at 12:47. Oof, I need more eye drops. I put them in earlier, but my eyes are really dry today. Cold weather outside, probably. All right, 17-11 Wild shots. Foligno, Trennan, Sturm, Bogosian, I missed the last name, out there for the Wild. Wild in their own end. First shot on goal in a long time for the Ducks, too. Blue line pass to the nearest circle, blocked by Lacombe. Pass out of the zone for the Ducks. Red line sent in. Wild behind the net to the far corner. Chased in the far corner. And let's see, Wild getting a line change. Seneca, well, yeah. Faber in the near circle, sends it around behind the net to the far corner, back to the blue line. Quinn Hughes shot, deflected in the goal. Oh, may have been off a stick or a skate. Nothing really Trouba could do. Was not really his fault. It just got deflected just inside the post. Looks like it's a goal for Urov. Yep, it's his fifth goal. It was it was deflected twice off a Trennan. Okay, so Hughes sent the blast from the blue line. off of Trennan's stick, off of Yurov's skate, and into the side, just inside the post to the near side. So unfortunate bounce there for the Ducks, and they trailed 2-0, and we're almost halfway through the game. Again, Ducks in orange going right to left, Wild in white left to right. They just kicked the goal scorer out of the draw, Yurov. Finally, the Ducks win the faceoff at center ice, and taken over by Faber in their own end. Pass gets away. Pass by Zuccarello. He gets it right back. Wild send it to the near boards for Faber. Blue line keeper. Long shot blocked. Taken by the Ducks. Pass over the red line to the far side. Stolen by Zuccarello for the Wild. Sent ahead. And now pass by Granlund up ahead. Knocked into the far circle. Sent out by the Wild. Gudis got it over to the near boards. Sent in ahead. Terry trying to get the puck. Boldy sends it up the near boards by the Wild. Gudis sends it off the near boards. Red line dump in from Spurgeon into the far circle. Gudis couldn't get it out. Off the near boards. Spurgeon shot. Good save by Dostal. Skated out. Oh, a collision at the red line. I don't know about that hit. No call here, I guess, on the Wild. Sent wide of the mark, or the net, by the Wild. Sent behind the net. And near boards, Lacombe's shot. Sent out. Wild pass it over the red line. Pass to Johansson in the slot. He loses it. Wild getting a line change. They pass it back in their own zone. 20-11 shots on goal. Hey, hello, Gracie. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the chat. Sent wide of the mark by the Wild. Sent out by the Ducks. Sent right back in by the Wild. We're halfway through the game. Under 9:50 to go. Into the dumped in by the Ducks. Hey, we got a penalty coming up, I guess, on the Wild here, finally. Let's not sure this call. 9:41. All right, under 10, media timeout. We got to check for this. Okay, here it is. Hinostroza. It doesn't say for what yet, but the Ducks will be on the power play after the commercial break. There we go. Hey, Gracie. Hello. Welcome. Panthers lost 5-1. That is good for Buffalo, so we can win tomorrow and get a 3-point lead. Oh, that is good. Yeah, you guys the Sabres have they got Columbus, I think. Yeah, Blue Jackets in Columbus. I would imagine Florida. Are they playing? Probably not, right? Are they off for the weekend? Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, Sunday is a light schedule. Yeah, Florida's off Saturday, Sunday. Yep. So Sabres have 46 points. Penguins and Panthers 45. Panthers have played one more game. So yeah, you could, depending on what the Caps do, you at least increase your lead in the wild card standings. Oh, they're off Monday. Okay, thanks. That's odd that they would take Saturday, Sunday, and Monday off.
Anytime a ref sees the slash up on the hand area,
It was Hinestroza slashing Carlson. So, yeah, even the Wild. Well, of course they think it wasn't a slash. Never mind. I'm watching the Wild broadcast. It was a clear slash. I don't know what they're arguing about. Kept in at the blue line. Ducks in the near corner. Now it's, well, still battling. Faber coughed it up. Seneca shot blocked. Sent around by the Ducks. Kept in at the blue line. Lacombe has it in the neutral zone. Lacombe drop pass. I think the Ducks got at least one change. Maybe not. Pass to the point. Lacombe to the far circle. Rebound was loose. Gustafsson did not freeze it. And the puck is in the near board, sent around behind the net by Minnesota, and they clear it down the length of the ice. So missed opportunity by the Ducks there with that loose rebound. They still have over a minute on their power play as we have under 8:45 to go. 21-13 are the shots now. All right. Near circle. Granlund passed. That gets away, and the Wild clear it again. Picked up by Lacombe behind the net. And drop pass. Skated over the red line. Gauthier. Terry, I believe, with it. Back to the blue line. Over to the far circle. Right up the middle. Terry shot. Wide of the mark. Maybe high. Kept in by the Ducks. 14 seconds still to go on the power play. 10 seconds. Blue line keeper. Gauthier. Near circle shot. Wide behind the net. Stuff attempt. Puck loose just outside the crease. Frozen. Power play over at 7:40. And, we got pushing and shoving to the side of the far side of the net. Should be the... Wait, no. We already had the under 10 media timeout, I think. Well, no, apparently we did not. Maybe we had the under 14 then? Yeah, Gustafsson froze it, and then they were pushing and shoving. Actually, 21-15 on the shots now. Oh, yeah, we need to try and... Do I need to make... Oh, yeah, we need to make this window bigger. There we go. Don't need all that space showing. There we go. Now you can see the two goals. And I can still see who's on the ice. There we go. Oh, speaking of which, we got to check in on Vancouver. Kraken 2-0. 8:01 to go in the second, but Canucks on the power play. Chandler Stevenson with his 11th on the power play from Eberle and McCann. Or is it McCain? Might be McCain. Bad day for LA. We can't win any games. Oh, I don't know why. Oh, well, the Ducks are down 2-0. The Kings didn't play. Your Rangers, you didn't tell me. I know you're rooting for the Ducks and Kings and the Lakers. I don't know how you... I think you root for everybody but the Clippers, maybe. And I know you root for the Rangers, but I didn't hear if there was anybody else. I know you root for the Dodgers. I'm not sure about the Angels. Me, I'm a Kings fan, and I cannot root for the Ducks. Wild are in the other division, so I would much rather see the Wild go to the Stanley Cup than the Dallas Stars or the Colorado Avalanche, though. Just a personal preference. As long as it's not the Florida Panthers hoisting the cup, that's the main goal, though. Probably not going to happen for the Kings, if I'm being honest, in Kopitar's final season. Wow, they just did a ton of shots for the Ducks. Now it's 21-17. And they kick out somebody from the draw. Looks like Granlund. Dodgers season is coming up soon. Yeah. Well, enjoy baseball season. Not my cup of tea. Same with college football. And definitely not soccer. Don't mind just about anything else, though. Well, not a big NBA fan either, if I'm honest. Far circle, Wild have it. Sent off maybe the post. I don't know. Picked up by Faber. He takes it behind his own net. Has to pass to the far corner. Picked up by Hinostroza. Sent around the near boards. Ducks at the neutral ice. Pass it. That was Zellweger who scooped it up. Granlund tries to pass it. It gets deflected out. And Wild send it to the far corner. Far circle. Into the near corner. And glove down. Taken again behind the net by Zellweger. Pass to Gudis. Back to Zellweger. Minnesota picks up a shot on goal. And pass to Zellweger. Back to Gudis. This is like soccer. Pass shot. Big rebound. Collision, but outside of the crease. No penalty. Ducks pick up another shot. 22-18. Sent in, and that was icing on Minnesota at 6:17. Gustafsson getting mask repair, it looks like. Baffled on Caulfield, Robertson, and Fox not making USA team. Oh, wow. That's interesting. Yeah, Fox is a good, defenseman, right? I like Caulfield. Yeah, Robertson on the Stars. He's good, too. Oh, shot. Wait. Hey, we got a goal by the Ducks. Sorry, look down. 6:14. Home team gets one back. They're only trailing 2-1. It looks like it's to Seneca. Pardon me, looking at the chat and the clock, and I missed it. Seneca's 13th. So off the face-off, quickly centered and beat Erickson, I think, blocker side high. Seneca took it right up the slot. No, that might have been terrible replays by the Wild. Seneca from McTavish, his 13th. I'm assuming McTavish won the draw because nobody else touched the puck. So a good shot from the slot by Seneca beat Gustafsson, and suddenly the Ducks are only down 1, and we are just past halfway. We got under 6 minutes to go in the middle period. Puck played into the near corner and up the near boards, taken at the red line. Pass to the far circle, shot saved by Dostal into the near boards. Pass to the blue line. Return to Faber. Pass to the slot, wide of the mark on the shot. Faber can't get it out. Ducks make a pass, drop pass, and stolen. Wild send it into the near boards, looking. Quinn Hughes, return pass, shot. It's in. I thought Dostal made the save. It's 3-1, 2-goal lead again for the Wild. I was about to say what a save by Dostal, but unfortunately that got by him. Unfortunately for the Ducks' sake. Trennan, his third of the year from Hughes and Erickson. Great pass by Hughes. I still don't know how Dostal didn't hang on to that one. Have not seen a clear replay of how this puck went in. It ended up sitting on the, underneath, like at the back of the net where the, everything attaches and, keeps the net upright, I guess. The base, I guess. All right. Ducks, well, they got to get one back again. They don't want to be, it can't be any worse than 3-1 for the Ducks heading into the third. If it's 4-1 or a 3-goal lead, it's going to be trouble. Pass to the far circle. Ducks send it to the red line. Deflected into the near boards. Quinn Hughes into the near corner, trying to get dug out by 2 players on each team. Sent up the near boards. And Ducks will take it behind their own net into the near corner. Sent to the far corner to Moore. Moore's long pass gets away, and the Wild take it. Boldy dumps it to, or drops it. Now Boldy behind the net, near circle, drop pass. Blue line pass, far circle, blue line pass, or drop pass. Far circle, pass to the slot, save or blocked into the near board, or far boards, pardon me. Now it's in the near boards. Hughes keeps it in, unless that's Spurgeon. Back to the, yeah, that's Spurgeon and Brodeen out there at the defensive pairing. Brodeen sends it to Spurgeon, pass ahead, near circle, gets away from Hinostroza. Behind the net, Ducks trying to dig it out. Near boards, Gauthier couldn't get it out. Finally taken out and dumped in by the Ducks. And played up the far boards by Gustafsson. Ducks steal it. Pass gets away into the far corner. 3:12 now to go in the second period. And looks like the Wild finally skated over the red line, but taken again. That is Killorn. Oh, good to see Killorn back. He got bloodied. Probably had to go get stitches. I believe he's the one that got hit in the face by the puck. Off a really weird deflection. Shot. Dostal looking around. He didn't know where the puck was. And kept in at the blue line for the Wild. 24-19 shots on goal. Wild, they lead 3-1 as well. 2:30 to go, middle period. Pass gets away into the far boards and sent in. Sent out by the Ducks. Down the length of the ice for icing at 2:13. So the faceoff will be back in the Anaheim zone. Where did this one go? I still don't know how Dostal didn't. Oh my gosh, it hit him again and got by him and then hit the post. And then Gudis swept it out of there for him, although it looked like Dostal would have too. Man, it could be 4-1 easily. Pass to the near circle, shot by Faber, good save by Dostal into the near corner. Kept in again by Minnesota. Another save. And finally, the Ducks are going to get it out of their own end, I believe. Yep, they finally do, off the near boards. And sent right in again. Pass off the near boards. Stolen, though, by the Ducks. Granlund sends a cross-ice pass. Far circle shot. Glove save and held on by Gustafsson. It's off the stick of Terry at 1:34. Don't think that was on target as of yet. Yeah, I still don't know. They just showed a better replay. I still missed how that puck got by Dostal, how he didn't hang on. I do not know. All right. I think we did the Urhoff goal. We'll just replay him again. Urhoff is 22, or is this Trennan? No, Urhoff. Yeah, deflected. It went off a stick and then off of so it was a shot by Hughes. It went off Trennan's stick and off a Urhoff skate and into the net. Well, that one wasn't Dostal's fault. Then the Ducks goal, right off the draw, Seneca, number 45, will take it to the slot and bury it. It looked like blocker side high, unless he's a lefty, unless Gustafsson's a lefty. Then Trennan got the goal back 59 seconds later. This is the one that I don't know how Dostal didn't hang on to. And a pass, great pass from Hughes, and then, yeah, the puck somehow trickled in, even though it looked like Dostal had made the initial save. 26-19 on the shots now, Minnesota. Let's check in on... Oh, Kraken are up 3-1 on the Canucks. It was 2-0, so yeah, still same goal differential. Kiefer Sherwood made it 2-1 for Vancouver. Power play goal, his 17th. But then Ben Meyer's third gave the Kraken the 2-goal lead back. Same score in both games. Ducks win the draw. They send it to Lacombe at the blue line. Dumped in by Granlund behind the net. Ducks send it to the blue line. Pass into the far corner. Wild make a pass out of the far corner. Over the red line. Pass to the nearest. Boldy. I keep thinking Brodin and Boldy and combining it. But, all right. Taken by the Ducks. Granlund into the far circle. Back to the blue line for Lacombe. Pass to the near circle. Shot. Deflected. And the Ducks send it around the boards. Good shot by the Ducks. Another one, but that one's deflected wide. Under a minute remaining. Battle for the puck in the near corner. Behind the net. Still battling for the puck. Some hitting going on. 30 seconds to go. Skated out by the Wild. 3-on-2. Lacombe luckily stole it for the Ducks. He goes over the red line with the puck. Pass to the far circle. Granlund sends it. Tough angle. Glove down by Gustafsson. Wild send it up. Chase down behind the net. And we got a whistle. We got a late penalty apparently at 2.3 seconds. Joel Quenneville not happy. And Moore will be sent to the box. And the Wild go back on the power play. Oh, I missed the call. Holding. Of course, the Wild announcers like it. Moore was holding Tarasenko just as the puck was going behind the net, and there was only 2.3 seconds left. Unbelievable. Wild are 1 for 3 on the power play, 10 shots. So, doing pretty good work to move the puck around and get shots on the net. Boldy, Kaprizov, Eriksson Ek, Zuccarello, Hughes. They should have just pulled. I guess it's too much to pull the goalie. Of course, we get a false start. Still waiting on the damn linesman to drop it. Eriksson Ek, still waiting. Still waiting on this clown to drop the puck. Taken by the Ducks. That's the end of the first period. So, Minnesota will still have 1:57 on their power play to start the third period. And we head to the third, 3-1 Minnesota. What was it? 1-0 after one, I think. I believe it was 1-0. Yeah, 1-0 Wild after one. Now it's 3-1. All right, there we go. Oh, let's check in on Seattle as well. Oh, the Canucks got one back. I should say we should check in on Vancouver. It's Kraken 3, Canucks 2, at the second intermission. DeBrusk's 10th on the power play. Assist Bozer and Pedersen. Oh, come on. What is going on? Cannot get the chair from hitting the sleeve of the sweatshirt. Really old Wild sweatshirt from when they first got into the league in the 90s. All right, on the poll, we got 73% to 27% Wild on 26 votes. All right. As heard on Tinbin stream earlier today, Blues won in St. Louis 4-3 over the Golden Knights. Panthers lose. That's good news. 5-1 Rangers. 3-2 Kraken over the Canucks. 3-1 Wild here in this game, and still 157 on a power play when we start the third period for the Wild. All right, shots are 26-20 Wild. Face-offs 19-17 slight advantage for the Ducks. 1 of 3 on the power play for Anaheim. I'm sorry, for the Minnesota Wild. Ducks are 0 for 1. 15-7 on the hits for the Ducks. 14-13 block shots for the Ducks. 13-11 though giveaways for the Ducks. 4-2 takeaways Ducks. Game 2 of a 3-game season series. Minnesota beat Anaheim 2-0 in St. Paul, Minnesota. Game 1 was November 15th. Third and final game back in St. Paul, Minnesota, but not until April 14th, really late in the season. All right, let's take a look at some other scores. Bring up ESPN. Oh, yeah, I could try to look for a game, too. All right. Don't care, but I'll look. Oh, my goodness. South Carolina State over Prairie View. A&M, they're in a bowl. What bowl? Cricket Celebration Bowl? 40-38 in 4 overtimes. Wonderful. Navy wins the Army-Navy tilt 1 point, 17-16. And the LA Bowl, bucked up LA Bowl, jeepers. 38-10 Washington over Boise State. Oh, brother. Moving on. If you enjoy it, great. It's not my cup of tea. Oh yeah, there's some ranked men's games to check in on. Michigan all over USC, 96-66, number 2 Michigan at home over the 24th ranked Spartans. Or no, Trojans, sorry. Wrong ancient warrior. Trojans. Stanford upsets Louisville at home, 80-76 over the 16th ranked Cardinals. Iowa State, number 3 at home, all over West Virginia, 80-59. Gonzaga was taken to overtime by Seattle U in Gonzaga. 7th ranked Gonzaga wins 80-72 again in overtime. Nebraska squeaks by the Michigan State Spartans. 13th ranked Cornhuskers beat 58-56 over the 9th ranked team. All right, 1 second. All right. Sin been admin, going to bed, just wishing her good night. All right. I don't think were there any women's ranked games? I don't remember. Don't think there was today. No. Actually, yeah, top 25. Yeah, there were no top 25 games. All right, so we're good. All right, let's take a look at the men's schedule. I'm looking for some games to do. Trying to find men's again. There we go. Ducks won in basketball. Was that today? Sorry, I kind of. Wait, what? I went to men's. Why did this. I literally just clicked men's and it took me back to women's, or it's slow. Are you an Oregon fan, Oliver? Oh, yeah, wait. Are they. What conference? What are they? Big Ten now? 64-54 over Maryland. Yep, there you go. First Big Ten win of the season for the Ducks. And another Big Ten action. Ohio State 80, Rutgers 73. All right, there you go. All right, let's try to look at the schedule. I don't think there was anything let's look at Saturday real quick first. Providence St. John's on Fox. Was that? I think that's Central, 11 a.m. Nah, I got my son. I'm just gonna rest my voice too. Oh, the CW has Clemson Pittsburgh at 11 as well. So there are some over-the-air games. Got some on ESPN Plus. CBS has BYU Kansas State, Houston Cincinnati on Fox. Yeah, back-to-back, 2 hours apart. Nice. That's not going to work. First game will go long. Let's see. Asheville and I did a UNC Asheville game earlier. Yeah, not at 1. Oh, I guess they're talking about the outdoor game. Yeah, that's an indoor arena. Where the heck was this game? Must be where the Marlins play. This is like a drone can. It's going to make me seasick. I mean, the game's already over. We don't need to hype this anymore. Unless there's another one. All right. Yeah, I think CW has North Carolina SMU. Yeah, I don't know. CBS has Duke, Florida State, 245. At least looks like they spread the games out a little bit. Actually, I could make this a little bigger, huh? Nope. All right, we skipped it. I screwed up there. Yeah, Duke. Okay. All right, enough already. Why are they showing this on the Wild broadcast? Because it's FanDuel Sports Network? This is... Oh, my gosh. I may have to turn this off. Yeah, let me get out and get back in. This is ridiculous. I don't know. I'll look at this tonight or tomorrow. But probably just going to go with the Kings game at 8. Let's see. NFL schedule real quick. Yeah, no interest in Panthers Bucks. No interest. Yeah, and these games are probably not on ABC either. Oh no, this one is. Oh. What about this one? Oh, that's on ABC as well. It's tempting, but I don't really have any interest in it. Packers are 7th seed. That's all I care about. Yeah, I didn't think there was any other interesting games on Sunday either. I'd rather do hockey at night. I'll keep an eye on the Packers, but not gonna. Yeah. Well, I've already made my decision. Ravens, Steelers. All right. Well, I can look at this another time. Dang, Purdue, Wisconsin at 7. That would be a decent game. I don't know how Wisconsin is. Yeah, there was really nothing at like 5:30. That was my problem with doing an additional game. Sunday the schedule is very light. I couldn't find a game. Yeah, there's like no window for me to squeeze a game in between. There's nothing late. Gonzaga plays at 8. That's too early. All right. Well, we'll look at Monday and so on another time. I'm going to take a quick break. Like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. I do appreciate being here. Thanks for the chat. I'll be right back. Let me cue up the music. And again, thank you for supporting my channel. Really appreciate it. Let's make sure we get back on the Wild. Sorry, Hilltime cannot stand your color commentator. Play-by-play guy is fine. All right, we'll be back. Thank you. right, we are back. Oh, 1 second. We will get up. Let's see. Kill the music. Forgot I was gonna switch things up, and I guess it kind of clashes with the orange. Maybe that's not a good idea for the Ducks. Yeah, well. Honor the original California team, which was a terrible franchise, the California Golden Seals. They had many names. They eventually moved to Cleveland to become the Barons, and then once they broke up or folded the franchise, whatever was left, I think, was folded into the old Minnesota North Stars at the time. Way back in I think this was in the 70s. I just, couldn't believe they were selling merch for the team, and, figured I'd pick one up. Again, the seal, it's kind of hard to see. It's seal with a C. Just thought it was kind of cool looking. I like the color too. Kind of a Kelly green. I do like that. Wish the Eagles would go back to that color. All right, let's make sure we're live on ESPN Plus real quick. Oh, no. What did I just hit? There we go. Let's go, Quinn Hughes, says Alex. Welcome, Alex. Hello. Hope you're doing well. Oh, we need to get this into the third. Kraken Canucks 3-2. They're about to start the third as well. Yeah, Quinn Hughes has 2 assists. Make that 3. He's had an assist on all 3 games, or all 3 goals for the Wild. All right, Wild win the draw. Quinn Hughes has the puck to Boldy, to Eriksson Ek. Wild in white going right to left. Ducks in orange, left to right. Cleared down the length of the ice by the Ducks. 19:40 to go in the third period. Drop pass picked up by Boldy, sent to the far boards. And battle in the far corner. Still trying to dig the puck out. Pass to Kaprizov, near circle, shot. I don't know if that hit the bar. So that was a heck of a ricochet. And cleared down the length of the ice by the Ducks. 27-20, 19 minutes to go in the third. 27-21 actually on the shots. Boldy sends one wide of the target and deflected into the netting at 18:53. 52. I'll make that. How do they have 52 seconds? It's 50 seconds remaining on the power play. Or did my power play time get messed up when I did that? Suppose it could have. I wasn't really paying attention. No, that 50 is right. 52 was wrong. All right. Spurgeon with the puck. Blocked shot by Gudis, and then cleared down the... Well, if the damn camera would follow the puck, cleared down the length of the ice. Picked up behind the Minnesota net. Drop pass back. Skated out of their zone over the red line to the far circle. Puck gets loose in the far corner. That was Johansson. Taken behind the net by the Wild. Deflected into the far corner. And Ducks send it to the near boards. Puck into the near circle. Into the near corner. Power play time just about up. And, yep, there it is. It's over. Wild get a quick line change. Seneca had a... Nope, that wasn't Seneca. Number 25, Paling. Couldn't get the shot on net from the slot. And Wild have it at the neutral zone. bring it into the near boards. Cross ice pass deflected wide on a one-timer. Wide of the net. Seneca at the red line. He loses the puck. Wild send it to the red line. Dumped in by the Ducks. Battle in the far corner for the puck. Taken out by the Wild up the far boards at the red line. Stolen by the Ducks into the far circle shot. Good save by Gustafsson to keep it a 2-goal game for the Wild. 2-goal lead. Behind the net, Wild at the far board. Stolen by the Ducks. Sent into the far corner. Behind the net, looks like Spurgeon maybe, or is that Quinn Hughes? No, that was Quinn Hughes. Over to Kaprizov. He centers it, gets through to Hughes. Long shot. He scored. Quinn Hughes, 4-point night. 3 assists and a goal. Wow. What a weapon for the Wild. 4-1, 16:39. You called it, Alex. Hughes' 4th goal of the year. I think his 2nd with the Wild, if I'm not mistaken. Just a rocket. Really nothing Dostal could do. It beat him glove side high, and he was screened. I think by his own player, too, as they were trying to clear somebody out of the crease. Zuccarello, Kaprizov pick up the assist, sorry. We're under 16.5 to go now. 28-22. Wild in the near circle. Pass to the far circle. Dostal out of the net. Puck is... Where's the dang puck? All right. Whistle, I guess. Jeez Louise. Terrible camera work tonight. 28-22 on the shots. Wild up 4-1. Snap into a Slim Jim. Oh, yeah. Macho Man, Randy Savage. Oh, yeah. Oh, I thought you might be saying, oh, yeah, because Hughes got a goal. Snap into a Slim Jim. I'm going to tear up my throat if I try to do Macho Man, so I better stop. All right, far circle. Arnold is much less taxing on the voice. Off the near boards at the red line. Trouba sends it to the, looks like Lacombe. Back to Trouba. Pass off a stick in behind the net. Gustafsson sends it. Wild make a long pass up ahead. I think it's Boldy. Gets knocked down into the net by Trouba. No call. And the Wilds take it in their own defensive zone. Johansson up ahead. Boldy again. Boldy to the blue line and out. Quinn Hughes with the puck. Pass to Faber. Wild trying to get a line change. They're lucky they didn't deflect it during the line change for too many men on the ice. Ducks dump it in. Faber behind the Minnesota net. And pass to the near side. Quinn Hughes shot wide of the target. And taken behind the net. Centering pass gets away. Gudis behind his own net in the near corner. Sends it up the near boards. Killorn misplayed it. Taken by the Wild. Far circle pass. Pass gets away. Shot from the slot. Off the netting. And a whistle. They took a shot away from the Ducks. What happened here? Are they just showing the replay? That's the yeah, maybe it went off a stick, but it's still a Hughes goal. We're at 14:39. Did not see what the whistle was for. Oh, no, they changed it. Okay, Urov tipped it in. Hughes has 4 assists on all 4 goals. His 31st assist. All right, so they took away the goal. Urov tipped it in from Hughes and Zuccarello. All right. But still a 4-point night for Quinn Hughes. I'm sure he'll take that. Sent behind the net. Under 14.5 remaining. Ducks in the far circle. Seneca gets up after getting hit and not kept in. Lacombe couldn't keep it in. Wild have it over the blue line. Shot on target. Glove save. Dostal, he hangs on at 14:07. Doing the Mr. Olympia pose. Oh, Arnold. No. Voice impressions only. I hear you. I should have specified. When I hear Faber, I think of Animal House. Dean Vernon Wormer. From now on, you're on double secret probation. All right, dumped in by the Ducks for icing at 14 minutes exactly to go. Shots on goal, 29-21. 4-1 on the scoreboard. Media timeout. We'll show you the Uroff goal. That's his second of the night. Again, Quinn Hughes with a 4-point night. On his way to become the first star of the game. Long shot deflected. Wild couldn't get it. It's in the near boards. Still pinned. Wild send it to the blue line and out. Taken by Spurgeon. Pass off the near boards. Picked up in the near circle. That was Uroff. Actually, maybe Uroff with his 2 goals would be the number 1 star, but probably would be Hughes as the second. All right. Kaprizov couldn't carry it in. Ducks had it at the red line. Stolen by the Wild. That is Zuccarello. And Wild getting a line change. Skate it back in their own end. Pass sent up the far boards. Faber sends it. Ducks have it right in front of their own bench. Pass to the near boards. Sent around behind the Minnesota net into the far circle. And just kept in by the Ducks behind the Minnesota net. Wrap around or pass through the crease into the far corner. Nobody could tuck it in. Lacombe trying to get it. Taken by the Ducks. Near boards. Blue line kept in. Long shot saved by Gustafsson. Deflected into the netting. We should have the under 14 media timeout at 12:27. Still 4-1 Wild. And let's check in on Vancouver. The Canucks tie it. Carlson's 10th at 6:15 to go. Now 6:15, I'm sorry, into the third. Now there's 11:29 to go. All square at 3-3. All right, let's show you the Uroff goal. He deflected it in. So Hughes gets it at the blue line, and Uroff will tip it in, apparently. I don't know how, but yeah, he did. So that's the goal. Hughes with, again, 4 assists. So he's got to be minimum +3. I don't know if he was on the ice. We could look that up. I'll just go to the event summary. Oh, Hughes is a +3. Must have been on the ice for that goal. But he's the only +3 for the Wild. Great pickup by Minnesota. And his old team, the Canucks, tied it up with the Kraken in Vancouver. Still 10:08 to go. All right, let's make sure. 4th career 4-assist game. 11 points in 10 games with the Wild. So Hughes is on fire. Yeah. What I wish they would replay that fourth goal, though. I really did not see the deflection. Oh, yeah, it was knocked down. How was that ever called Hughes' goal? That was definitely tipped in off the blade of the stick. Dumped in by the Wild. They beat out the icing. And the Ducks have it at the red line. That pass into the far side. Sent to the near boards. Sent out by the Wild. Picked up by Anaheim at the red line. Puck gets away. Sent out by the Wild to the near boards. Skated to the near circle. Shot. Glove save. Dostal at 11:51. He hangs on. 31-22. Shots on goal. Minnesota. All right, 11:51 remaining in the game. Yeah, that other game is faster, but it is tied. 8:59. Thought this one would be a little more competitive, but I guess the Ducks are struggling, and Minnesota is just that dang good. Shot was wide of the target from the point. Yep, sorry, Oliver. I guess that's it for the Ducks. Far circle shot wide of the target. And it goes down the length of the ice. Picked up by Minnesota behind their own net. That was Bogosian. Sent ahead. Far corner. Looking to pass is Sturm. It goes behind the net. Ducks have it. Ducks pass to the red line. And now over the blue line. Return to Terry. But the Wild steal it. That was Trennan. Taken behind their own net. Sent up to the near boards. That was off the stick of Brodin. Now taken into the O-zone. Into the near corner. Puck sent behind the net to Kaprizov. Pass now to Brodin. Another return pass to Brodin. Now Kaprizov back to the blue line. Zuccarello. Far circle. Return pass into the near boards. Now Kaprizov. Zuccarello. Far circle. Man, they were looking like they were on a power play while the Ducks just weren't anywhere near the puck. Brodin sends it off the near boards after retrieving it. Taken by the Ducks, pass into the near corner. Gauthier behind the net, but it's deflected by Zuccarello and out. Killorn a pass to the red line. Ducks in the near circle. Shot just wide. Not sure if Gustafsson got a blocker on it. Or, blocker or a stick on it. Sent around the boards, under 9:40 to go. And a whistle. Puck went into the netting at 9:37. We get the under 10 media timeout. Oh, I hit the wrong. Let's go back to this. Yep. Sorry, Oliver, for your Ducks. Canucks still tied with the Kraken. 8:25 to go, so that game slowed down a little bit, but yeah, it'll catch right back up. 7:44 to go, as the Wild Ducks game here is at a intermission, or not intermission, immediate timeout. They're all right. Yeah, I'm going to have to start looking ahead on the schedule. Do have vacation time coming up. Definitely going to miss the AFC and NFC conference championship games, but, no other NFL playoff games. And it's going to be hard. I can't do all of them. That's going to just take a toll on my voice. It's hard enough doing 3 hockey games and a basketball game, but 3 football games is a long day. I'm trying to remember, is 3 the max? I don't think they do 4 because now they have a Monday night. Yeah. So like 3 Saturday or something. Yeah. We'll look ahead later. All right. Just back from commercial. Should be going soon. 6:43 to go in Vancouver. Still tied at 3. Face off. Behind the Wild net. They send it to the far boards. Cross ice pass. Quinn Hughes picks it up. Skates it over the red line. Over the blue line. Gets it to Boldy. Boldy sends it around. Far corner. Blue line keeper. I think by Faber. Eriksson Ek. To Quinn Hughes. Long shot, I think, by Faber. Taken behind the net by Eriksson Ek. Sent to Quinn Hughes. Pass to the far circle. That's blocked. But the Wild, nope, taken over the red line by the Ducks into the far corner. 33-22 are the shots now. Back to the blue line, under 8:45. Puck to the side of the net. Don't know if the Ducks got one on net. Looks like they did. Another one sent behind the net, though. Ducks in the near boards. And taken by Faber. Quinn Hughes behind the Minnesota net. 8:17 to go. Long pass ahead. Far circle towards the net. Blocked by the Ducks. They can't get it out, though. It's sent behind the net into the near corner. 8 minutes remaining in the third period. Hinostroza, I dumped it into the far corner. Returned to the near side, near circle. Hinostroza. All right. Sent ahead. And now Hinostroza takes it out of the Minnesota end, as the Ducks had tried to get something going at the blue line and did nothing. 33-23 are the shots. Wide of the behind the net on the Wild on that shot. Wild shot. All right, rebound off a Ducks shot. That was on target. Well, didn't register a shot yet. I'm not sure why. NHL.com has to catch up, I guess. Far circle shot, blocked, and into the netting at 7:02. All right, they finally added that shot for the Ducks, 33-24. Oliver says Lakers 109, Grizzlies 108. So congrats to LA regarding that. Why are they highlighting Ryan Carter from the 2007 Stanley Cup champs, the Ducks? I don't know. Face off. Is he on the Wild broadcast? I don't know. Sent behind the net into the near corner. Ducks trying to keep it in. And wide of the mark, or wide of the net, I should say. I should stop saying mark. And back to the blue line, stolen by Kaprizov. He makes a pass to the far circle, drop pass, gets away out of the zone. Wild recover it in front of their own bench, stolen by the Ducks. The Ducks are way off sides, though. They would have had to tag up. Kaprizov crosses over to the near boards. Pass to the Zuccarello. He sends it to the blue line. Skated by Quinn Hughes. He turned around, shot it. That was blocked. Kept in. Off the near board. Stolen by the Ducks. Long pass ahead into the near circle. Seneca got knocked down. Shot saved by Gustafsson. Oh, he didn't hang on. He played the puck. And the Ducks take it back in their own ozone or defensive zone. Wild got a line change. They send it up the far boards and skate it over the red line. Boldy, puck stolen. Ducks make a pass, deflected off the side of the post, and they called it icing. Really? So if it hits the post, it's icing. What? Really? I don't think I've ever seen that. Or is that not the call? 34-25 shots on goal. It hit the post and they called icing. Yeah. Draw in the near circle sent around the nets. Let me know in the comments if you ever seeing that or talking about that. Oh, no. We're going we're taking a cruise. That's the vacation. So like we'll fly somewhere out of Florida. We booked it like the last time we took one, so more than a year out. And another goal on a near circle shot. Wild are up 5-1. Near circle shot beat Dostal to the near post somehow. That is Sturm on the goal. Time is it 4:47 or no? And yeah, Sturm got it near dot, beat Dostal blocker side to the near post. All right, that happened at 4:58. Sturm's third from Foligno and Brodin, 5-1 Wild. Man, I don't know who's gonna stop the Wild, the Stars, or the Avalanche. Maybe the Wild or the Avalanche, because the Stars have been struggling a little bit of late. They ran into a hot Buffalo Bills team, granted. Long shot by Lacombe is blocked into the far corner. Oh, excuse me. When will the match end? It's going to take a little bit. We're approaching 4 minutes to go. I think we might still have the under 6 media timeout. Should be in the next 15 minutes though. 3 20-minute periods in hockey. So we only have 4. We got 4 minutes to go now in this one. Far corner. I'll catch up on the chat in a minute. Sent out by the Ducks over the red line into the ozone. Centering pass, knocked high or over the bar, behind the net. Taken out to the blue line. Wild get it at, well, there's a battle for the puck in front of the penalty box. And Johansson loses the puck. Ducks send it up. Sent by Eriksson Ek and blocked into the netting at, we got what, 3:29. Yep, there's the under 6 media timeout. And Lake Italy? No, I'm not going to the Olympics. Is that what you're talking about? Jet setter. No, cruise out of Florida. Hello, Cato. Thank you. Yeah, we should have about, I don't know. I don't think it's going to take 10 more minutes. It depends if there's any goals or penalties. John, sorry about the Ducks. Yeah. But welcome, Cato. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. Thanks for being here. Yeah, hockey, if you don't know, 3 20-minute periods. So this is almost over, not a fourth, quarter like other sports. There's 2 intermissions, so like half times, but between the first and second period and the second and third period. Oh, we need to check on Vancouver. Canucks Kraken and Canucks 3-3, 1:43 to go in the third. So that game may end before this one. If it goes to overtime, maybe not, but we'll see. All right. Total domination by the Wild. Here's Sturm's goal. I think we did everything else. Sturm gets a breakaway and beats Dostal blocker side to the near post. Blocker side high. Not everything was Dostal's fault. That one, I think he can do a better job of sealing the near post, but maybe that's just me. Again, the Ducks did give up the breakaway. All right, face off kept in by the Wild. They took a shot away from the Wild, so 34-25 shots on goal Wild. Ducks get it out. Wild in the near circle, pass to the far circle to the near circle. Ducks send it from the red line into the far corner. I have forgotten who 44 is. Haven't called his name all night. Oh, yeah, that's Ross Johnston. Yeah, I don't remember that name. Ducks have it in the far circle. Pass to the blue line. Long shot. Save. Gustafsson. Rebound attempt frozen by Gustafsson with 2:36 to go in the third period. Ducks get another shot on goal. Quickly checking in. 23 seconds to go in Vancouver. Still 3-3. Looks like that one maybe headed to overtime. Face off. Ducks win it. Did they actually score? I think they did. Finally. It is 5-2. Wild looking at it. Maybe they're thinking of challenging it. As of now, that is Terry on the goal. Assist to Granlund. It was right off the face-off. And, yeah, face-off Granlund. Quick pass to Terry, and he lifted it just over the outstretched glove and pad of Gustafsson and beat glove side high just inside the near post. Great, far face-off circle and then taken just outside the near, post and just outside the crease. All right, we are under 2.5 to go now. Under 2:20, 5-2 Wild over the Ducks. Pass at the red line. Ducks. Terry had it. He whiffed on the pass. Kaprizov got it knocked away. Now the Ducks make a pass to the far boards in front of their bench. Make that Gudis with the puck. At the red line. Ducks skated in. Far circle. Taken away by the Wild. And Zuccarello almost sent it into the empty net. I guess the Ducks were thinking about pulling Dostal. He had to come back and make sure it stayed out. I mean, no indication by Wild TV if they pulled him. I mean, you're down 3. That's very unlikely. All right. Sent down the length of the ice. Yeah, he's still there. Icing on the Wild with 1:14 to go. 34-27. Yeah, Dostal got called off. Then suddenly he stopped at the top of the circle. Zuccarello's shot went just wide of the post. Why are they pulling the goalie down 3? What's the point? Now what? Are they going to pull Dostal now?
I wasn't sure. The bench was yelling. And a Duck player did have his leg over the bench. But you got to be smart enough as a goalie to realize the situation on the ice. The other team's coming up. You can't just listen to the bench.
Oh, Ducks called their timeout. In hockey, each team gets one timeout. The Ducks call theirs here Down by 3 with 1:14 to go. Interesting. All right, Ducks at their timeout, trailing by 3. Oh, Monday, the Wild play the Kings. Am I doing that game Monday? Oh, it's 7:30. No, I'm not. Nope. Yeah, I'm not sure why the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now they did pull the goalie. All right. No, not the Wild. The Ducks were pulling their goalie. Not the Wild, Oliver. If I said Wild, I misspoke. I meant the Ducks. Ducks timeout. Ducks pull their goalie. 1:09 to go. Another face-off in the far circle. Wild get it in the near circle. Send it down the length of the ice. Wide of the net. Oh, they beat out the icing. Fell down. Terry couldn't get it. They finally get it to Seneca. Collision. Kaprizov stole it. Pass gets away. They could have had the empty netter. Under 50 to go. And taken behind the net. Pass by Terry. 40 seconds or less now. Pass to the far circle. Shot. Okay, save, I think. Or was that a goal? I mean, no indication. All right, Gustafsson held on. 33.3 to go. Got a 6-forward lineup out there, apparently, according to NHL.com. Wild really could have put in an empty net and blew it. Or put in an empty net goal and blew it. The Canucks won in overtime over Dallas. Was that the playoff game? Did they pull their... Gosh, I think I remember. They scored with between 1 and 2 seconds, I think. All right, Ducks send a shot high. I don't know why the clock stuttered. Actually, they put Dostal back in now. All right. Didn't know that. Puck into the far corner. Maybe they just wanted to work on the extra attacker for a little bit. Under 10 seconds to go. 5 seconds to go. Into the near boards. That is it. That's the games. 5-2 is your final. And thanks for that, John, for the info. NHL history, one time a team trailing by 3 in the last minute of the third period that they won. Last season, Canucks beat... Oh, it was in the regular season? Okay, you know what? I was thinking of the Jets, not the Canucks. I misread it. I think I was thinking Canucks. That's crazy, though, that worked. I mean, whether they pulled the goalie or not, still that late. Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it. All right, so Wild win 5-2 over the Ducks. Hope you enjoyed this live stream. If sure, do me a favor, hit the like button on the video. Consider hitting that subscribe button as well. The Sin Bin Stream channel here on YouTube. Doing one or both does help with getting the channel recommended to other potential viewers, and that will also help grow the channel. And I thank you all for your support. No, we'll do the Terry visualizer, I guess. Forgot to do that. It was a face-off win by Granlund. He got the puck to Terry, who put it in over Gustafsson, over the glove side, high. Final shots 34-28 in favor of the Wild. We will be back short or lighter schedule over the weekend. Gonna try to let my voice heal up. Hope to see you tomorrow night, 8:05 Central, 6:05 Pacific, for the Wild at the Kings. Let's hope the Kings can be a better match for the Wild. 72% of the 39 votes were correct that the Wild would win. Lakers. Oh, okay. You didn't. That wasn't a foul. Wait. So Lakers 128, Grizzlies 121. Okay, Oliver. Thanks. Thanks, Alex. Thanks, John. Appreciate the NHL history there. That's amazing. All right, that's going to do it for me. Have a great weekend. Hope to see you soon. Sinbin Stream signing out. Wishing you all the best. Thanks again for supporting my channel. I do appreciate it. Hope to see you soon. Until then, take care, be well, and bye-bye.